here we are, everybody. I think I'm finally going to be able to try to get this game underway. Sorry about the delay of pretty much a full hour. Delayed it to 7:15 and then still somehow took 15 minutes from then. But we're here now. Trying to do everything I could, but to get this game started on time. But unfortunately, things don't always go the way you plan them. I just now have the opportunity, but let's get it started. It's the AFC Championship of Season 4 in the VFL. Hard to believe it's already the 4th season. We're nearing the end of the 4th season. The V-Bowl just 1 week away. And this game is to determine one of the two teams that will be playing the V-Bowl for. Sorry if my voice is a bit messed up because I've got allergies and things of that nature, but here we are, we're in Columbus, Ohio, Aviators Field. And the home team, the Columbus Aviators, will host the Memphis Hounds. Two teams playing for a shot to go to the V-Bowl for the first time. First time either of these teams have been in the AFC Championship. And it's the first season the Hounds have ever even been in the playoffs. Getting in as a second wild card from the AFC South. They're facing off against a team that has the same record as them. But they are the AFC North Division champions. And that's why we're in Ohio, of all places, today. For this matchup, Dennis Boyette is back to receive the opening kickoff. Hounds will start with the ball. And we are just about ready to get this underway. Check audio. Make sure everything's where I like it to be. Yeah. Okay. Without further ado, let's get this game underway. Kickoff time finally. It's past 7:30 Central, that is. Just 8:30 in Ohio. I think all of Ohio is Eastern time. And here is Luke Hoare, the 4th-year starter, taken in the first round in the Season 1, the inaugural VFL draft. Been a solid quarterback in this league for a number of years. Now he's got a shot to take his team to the V-Bowl. First play is going to be a handoff to Jamal Stewart, who takes that one for about 10 yards, very close to a first down. He's kind of thrown forward by the tackle. Second inches will get back to Stewart on the halfback draw. Momentarily breaks the tackle. That will be followed up, but not before he picks up the first down. For the throw over the middle. It's going to be caught. That's Cam Gonzalez. And he's down at the 29-yard line. 27-yard connection on the first throw of the game from Hoare. To his rookie receiver, really starting to emerge and turn this Hounds team into the really offensive superpower, the true threat that they are with the talent they've got among the receivers. I mean, we saw it last week. They dropped 40-plus points on the Golden Eagles, the reigning champs. And he zips one here, complete on a slant route. And it's going to be John Guerrero. Typically, we don't see a lot of slants and routes like that in the middle of the field. It was for 12 yards, first down. Hounds already in the red zone. First and 10. Stewart will be stuffed around the line. So second and 10. Another slant. This one complete to Guerrero again. And he's down to the 3. He's got the first down. Lining up at the I formation. First and goal from the 3. Fullback dive. Bigsby. They did that a couple times last week at the Golden Eagles, and Bigsby actually had 2 rushing touchdowns. Come on, Bigsby, a big part of that win. Playing at the fullback position, but he's really just a regularly sized running back. Here's a play fake, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield all the way back to 14 by Perry. A huge play for the Aviators defense. And we see that a lot. Like I mentioned, pretty much every time. Just these play actions. And the quarterbacks just lock the animation when they run straight into defender. Oncoming pass rusher. They get blindsided. That really is demoralizing some of these drives in the red zone. But third and goal from the 14. He's stepping up in the pocket, throws it away out of the back of the end zone. And that sack was crucial to holding the Hounds to a field goal attempt here from 30 yards out. And it's good by Mario Hookland. The Hounds will score first, taking a 3-0 lead. The team that has scored first has won every single game so far this postseason, all 4 divisional games. The team that got the ball first and scored first. I think they would have scored every first possession. Except for maybe the Wizards and Desperados game, wasn't it? Here's the man, Pedro Martinez. It's his 3rd year out of Texas. Number 1 overall draft pick by the Aviators back in season 2. And weeks like last week against the Marshalls really make you see why. Just had a very dominant performance. This is the whole Aviators team. Aviators, the Hounds, both just the best offensive performances of the whole season. And the first play from scrimmage for Columbus. It's going to be a strike for 18 yards. Martinez to Hakeem. Nice play to start off this drive for the Aviators. Both these teams just loaded with offensive talents, like Raiden Bolt, their big 6'4" running back. His 3rd year as well out of Florida. What a draft that was for the Aviators. The worst team, worst record in season 1. And these 2 players really turned the franchise around. With the Bolt again on 2nd down. And he's not going to get much there either. So he's going to make it 3rd and medium. Minute 2, Ray Rousseau. Matt Hinton and Rashad Godwin, 2 great members of the Hounds secondary. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Martinez to throw. He's got time. Gets rid of it. And that's on the money, complete. Down at the 30-yard line. That's possession receiver Mark Johnson for 28. Held on through the contact by, I think, Godwin. We're hitting, yeah. No, yeah, that is Rashad Godwin. So took a hit there, held on, that's what he does. We'll get it to Bolt on first. Another short gain. For the running back, and they'll give it right back to him. And better carry that time. About 4 yards, so another 3rd down situation. This one 3rd and 5. Down at the 25. Martinez has time once again. He has a man wide open. That's Sal Goddard for 12. And now the Columbus Aviators are in the red zone. So they got the ball at the 13 now. This play blown up. Bolt dropped for loss. Looks like he got punched in the face in that celebration. It's going to be Vance breaking into the backfield. Unblocked. Great read on that play. Really. There's nobody to impede his path to either Martinez or Bolt. Ended up being Bolt. Takes it for a loss of 2. They give it right back to him though. And once again at the line. He's stuffed, no gain. He's got 6 carries for 6 yards. Now it's 3rd and 12. Martinez spins. Running out of time, and he's hit. He stays up, and now he fumbles. Recovered by an offensive lineman.
You see me? You see me? They can't stop me out here.
And Keegan Morse forced a fumble. Martinez looked like a great job there to stand up. Thought he might have been able to get off the throw. Actually, Morris made the tackle. Yeah, I think that was Vance. Yeah, back-to-back. Huge, not back-to-back, but 2 great plays by Vance on that series. So a 46-yard field goal attempt. Not easy. It is off the crossbar. No good.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Just short. And just not enough distance on that one. We're used to seeing those being made. Maybe the wind is against them there. We can't quite tell. That's huge. No points for the Aviators. And a missed field goal. And the Hounds will take over at their own 36. Hand it to Stewart, who just refuses to go down. He picked up 8 yards there. There'll be one more play in the first quarter. No, there will not. They're not going to snap it. So after the first quarter, score of only 3-0. Not the high scoring affair we expected thus far. Things can pick up at any time. I mean, it was only the second half. The Hounds last week, they took off. Wings went out to Franklin on 2nd and 2. He'll be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down. They're going with the same exact play. Right back to Franklin. The same play call twice. Except this time he was able to pick up 5 yards. Yeah, he had the plenty of space pick up that first, but then also managed to juke out a man. Buy himself about 3 more yards. Jamal Copeland. So near midfield. This motion in the backfield is going to be give to Stewart. Takes it from 149 to the other, only 2 yards on the carry. 2nd 8. He fires one complete. That's the first catch of the game for the tight end, Jordan Newhouse. 8 yards and a first down in Aviators territory. He's going to spin and throw one. This one could have been picked off. Thrown straight to a defender. He just batted it down. Looked like that could have been a potential interception. That's something both these quarterbacks did a great job of last week. As he fires this one, he's got a man open. That's Cameron Gonzalez, his 2nd catch. $15 yards on that strike. A nice chunk play for the Hounds. Like he just got open on the corner route. So Memphis is driving. They're at the 26-yard line. Another halfback draw to Stewart. Another solid gain, 7 yards for Jamal Stewart on that one. A lot of everything was just kind of tied around the line on that one, and Stewart still picks up another 7 yards. I thought that was one of those, somebody packed in on the line like that. I guess on both sides, just great blocking by the Hounds O-line. They're in the red zone again. The 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Just the same play with Stewart. And finally, the Aviators don't let him get far on this one. Only about a yard. They're motioning around. Now this one's going to be thrown to the sideline, caught at the 2-yard line, just short of the first down. That's John Guerrero, his 3rd catch of the day, but it's 3rd and inches at the 2-yard line. Fullback dive to Boyette, and he's not going to get there. Dennis Boyette tackle in the backfield, and the Hounds once again kept out of the end zone. After having the ball inside the 3-yard line. Another field goal attempt. This one from 20, almost 19, 20 yards out. And the kick is good from Hookland, but the last one, the last drive, there was a sack. That was a big play by a defense, but they missed opportunity by the Hounds there. They'd been moving the ball so well, then running it and everything. But unable to get to the end zone, unable to pick up a first down. Don't really see QB sneaks in this league as much as we should. They're running fullback dives, so they don't really have a true fullback on the team. They're just kind of running backs that are smaller than Stewart, even. So a little bit interesting what they're. Bolt takes that one for 6 yards of first down. Now an RPO, swinging it out to Jordan Smith, the 4th, and now he's down the sideline. The 20, the 15, the 10, and then he's taken out of bounds at the 11. A huge game for the Columbus Aviators. They've got a first down at the 11-yard line. Excellent job by Martinez on the RPO. He's gotten really good at these. I mean, it's almost like a play action as well, with maybe even more effective in Madden, because, you know, he gets like that handoff animation at first and just snaps out of it, swings it to Jordan Smith. His first catch of the game goes for 57 yards. There's Raiden Bolt to the end zone, touchdown, and the Aviators have a chance to take the lead after the touchdown by Raiden Bolt. 11-yard rush, just 2 plays. 3 plays on the scoring drive by Columbus. Extra points good, and the Aviators just took the lead. That's a weakness of the Hounds. They sometimes prone to give up big plays like that. That's why their offense really has to stay on it. They've got some solid pieces on defense, but they've really got to keep pace on offense. Not let their defense be on the field too much. Get worn down. At 3:52 remaining in the first half. Score a 7-6 Aviators lead. Hounds have had 2 nice drives in this game. Neither of them being punctuated with touchdowns. Now Poor spending too much time in the pocket. Finally throws it away. It looked like he had the check down over the middle, but he didn't take a sack there. Gets rid of this one quickly now to Cam Gonzalez for about 5 yards. So it's already 3rd down, 3rd and 5. And they're at their own 30. This could be a huge play right here. Got a man open, and it's caught. Jacoby Franklin to the 45. 15 yards on the completion and the conversion. Just these curl routes. You see the Hounds execute very nicely. Jacoby Franklin had a huge game last week. This is brother Darrell. That was a big time catch there. Here goes Stewart, who's speared. They're getting about a yard. Ran him quite a bit already in this game, near the 2-minute warning. Swing this one wide. Maybe a yard. They'll go out of bounds. That will stop the clock. 2:09. Oh, no, never mind. It's not. It's 4. Okay. But it's 3rd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning of the first half. 2 minutes ago in quarter number 2. Time the pocket checks down to Stewart. Where is he going? Had an open lane to the outside. A bad animation. He tries to cut it inside. I mean, Stewart just too dangerous in the open field to limit himself like that. He takes outside. Who knows what he can do with a juke move, but the Hounds drive will be sniffed out. Just as they crossed into Aviators territory. So it bounces, and this could be a very nice punt. It will be down at the 2-yard line. An excellent punt. It bounced around the 5. And it rolled there. Special teams unit able to get down there, down the ball inside the 2. So I'm not quite sure why the Aviators offense is huddling up at midfield, but it's like they figured out they're back at the 2. And this one is going to be a safety. They try to give it to Raiden Bolt, backed up in their own territory. He's tackled for a safety by Vance. What an impact Vance has had on this game. He's a captain of this defense, but he hasn't had a huge impact throughout the season until really this game. First I've seen of him in an out-of-bounds kick on the free kick.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. On the double.
And the Hounds will start at the 32. I wonder what the penalty. What is the penalty for a free kick out of bounds? So the kickoff, you start at the 40. Guess maybe it's just yardage from wherever it went out of bounds at or something. Completion for 5, but that's huge. That safety by Vance gave the Hounds the lead. Now with a minute to go, they've got a chance to score again. That can be big. The Aviators do receive the opening kickoff, and what a catch! John Guerrero. And that right there is just what John Guerrero does. He goes up in the air and makes those incredibly difficult catches. Underrated receiver because he doesn't have a ton of catches. The ones he does are incredible, and now airing it out, going deep for Jacoby Franklin. Oh, it was well defended, batted away by Coleman in the end zone. Thought he had him for a moment, but he was standing in the pocket, swinging it to Stewart, who does a back juke. Does at least get out of bounds. Hounds hold on to their last timeout. But could have got some yards, could have got close to a first down. 3rd and 6. He's going to zip this one. It's caught by Jordan Newhouse in some traffic.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
They've got it at the 25. Second catch for Newhouse. Hounds have got to get up there. I'm afraid that might be their final offensive play of the first half. I mean, in reality, they should get up there and spike the ball. Try to see if they can score, but this could be their last offensive play. Should be in field goal range. And he's going to rifle this one complete down at the 7-yard line. Timeout called. 1st and goal. And let's see what happens. I mean, you want to see him go for the touchdown, and that's what they're going to do. It's a 7-yard line. 1st and goal, 11 seconds remaining. Game might only let him take one shot at this. So he's going to throw it away. Took 4 seconds, so that's 7 seconds left. And they are going to take another shot. Just the one thing they cannot do. Poor's got to get this ball out of his hands. Cannot be tackled short of the end zone or sacked, and that's exactly what's going to happen. That's how the first half will end. No points for the Hounds. Just a bad decision there. I don't know. It's just a bad clock management and awareness of these players in Madden. Every single team. Just kind of hate to see it because, I mean, it's just so many points we see left on the board that turn out where they could have been crucial later in the game. We see it seems like every single game. Just hate to see it from the Madden AI. I mean, just hate to see it. I mean, just every single team has been plagued and benefited different times from things like that. I mean, any real-life quarterback's got to have the awareness to at least get rid of the ball, get 3 points out of that. But Aviators will start the second half of the ball. Decent return to the 27. Felt like a long return. Only got 2 yards past a touchback would have got him. But a close game, 8-7. Not very high scoring like we expected. We expected to be high scoring, and it has not been thus far. 2 points actually came from the Hounds defense. And Bolt, steered by Ray Rousseau. Linebacker for the Hounds. Getting back 2. And there we go with the toss to the outside. There's Bolt. It's some open field. And he's going to get the first down. And I think that's Bolt's best carry so far. Well, his touchdown carry would go for 11 yards. First down for the Aviators. And we line it up in the I formation, but Martinez is back to pass it. Oh, Ray Rousseau. Looked like he got blocked. Not sure how he was able to get up and sack Martinez. I don't know how that happened. That was a good block. I mean, somehow Rousseau just bounced up. Like, literally just glitched up, just snapped out of that falling animation and sacked Martinez. That should not have happened, but I mean, that's a big 6-yard loss. And here's the throw. That's blown up. Jordan Smith takes a shot. I don't know. We see so many of those plays. I don't even know why. Matt Hinton brings the thunder in there. Yeah, those backward passes. And I hate when they do that. Like, it's a backwards pass, and then the Madden announcers are talking about he should have just dropped it. Like, if he drops it, that's a fumble. But 3rd and 18. After losing some yards, and Martinez is going to lose some more. Under pressure, could not make up his mind. And White gets to him in the backfield, back in his own 18-yard line. I mean, pretty good job blocking there for quite a while, but you just can't hold up forever. Donovan White. He was about 12, 13 yards on that sack. So 4th and 29. Putting from their own 18. This one's up, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 37, they'll say. And the Hounds will take over for the first time in the second half of this AFC Championship game. Determine who will go to V-Bowl 4. As Ford gets rid of this one quickly, but it's batted at the line and almost intercepted. What a play, and it was almost an even better play. I mean, wow. Talk about the effort there. 2nd and 10, he finds a man. Cam Gonzalez. Tight window there. Another 3rd and 5 for Memphis. Seems like they've had quite a few of these. They're trying to set up the screen. There's Stewart. He's got blockers, but they don't manage to block everybody. They kind of almost got too far in front of him. And Searcy brings him down. An excellent stop. 3 and out forced by the Aviators defense. Solid starting field position for the Hounds. Near their own 40. They can't make anything of it. See if they can get another nice punt here. No, it's not going to be the case. Well out of the back of the end zone. And Columbus gets it back at the 20. And let's see what offense can get going first in this second half. It was a disastrous drive, last possession for the Aviators. That last series, really, they had 3 straight plays where they lost big time yardage. It ended up being 4th and 29. First down carry by Bolt, gets nothing. So Martinez is back to throw. It's got to be, he's going to Bolt. His big running back, and the tackle pushes him forward for about an extra yard, so 3rd and 1. 9 yards by Bolt. Already another third down. It's a read option. There goes Martinez with the ball. Picks up the first down. Takes it for 7 yards. And that's pretty rare. We really don't see many quarterbacks or many teams run the read option. Quarterbacks seem to like never scramble in this league for some reason. And Martinez, great read there, manages to take off with it. Now you look, Bolt might have been very close if he handed that to Bolt. So nice read, picks up the first down. A little bit wobbly with kind of zigzagging. Here's Bolt, another first down carry for Bolt. And he's dropped in the backfield. Loss of 1. Ray Rousseau with the TFL. Put around the left tackle there. Martinez, 2nd and 11. This one's going to be caught. That was a nice block. I can't see that. It was Mark Johnson. An incredible block. Allowing, was that Kevon Statton with his first catch of the game? Yep, yes it was. 13 yards. Takes the great block by Johnson, and there's Sal Goddard. Tied in through the 7th throw of the game by Martinez. 2nd catch by Goddard. And here's the 2nd down carry. Nice job by James to bounce that back the other way. Picked up 4 yards. 1st and 10. They're at the 41 of the Hounds, and a nice block there. And where is Raiden Bolt going? Oh, he had a nice gain. Had himself a nice gain. Could have got close to a first down, but some ridiculous back juke. Manages to get 4 yards. Martinez zips when it's caught on the sideline by Mark Johnson. First down, Columbus. Packed in tight. It's a play action. Rifled by Martinez and caught at the 12-yard line. Sal Goddard. Strong hands. A huge catch. Aviators in the red zone with a chance to take the lead in the 3rd quarter. This game could come down to the wire. A minute to go in the 3rd. Red zone defense versus red zone offense. And there's Bolt, who breaks a tackle but still can't find any room. Bigby, the former Golden Eagle, with the big part of the team last season. Mexico City won the V-Bowl. TFL for a loss of 4. 30 seconds left in the 3rd, so motion at the top there. Martinez has time. This one deflected, nearly picked off, and actually nearly deflected right to Jordan Smith, the 4th. And it's 3rd and 14. They're at their own 16-yard line. Martinez fires, end zone, touchdown! Aviators, Mark Johnson, wide open in the end zone. And the Aviators will score to take the lead. So we get very close to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've seen some crazy games between these teams in the past. I think it was like the first game this season, 2 or 3. I don't went to overtime or something crazy. I don't know. This is one of the best games we've seen. But the Aviators will go for 2 to try to make it a 7-point game. Martinez throws. It's going to be caught, and he's going to get in. Kevon Statton with the 2-point conversion. Caught it short of the end zone. Great job to change momentum back the other way. And the Aviators lead by 7. The AFC Championship. 19 seconds ago in the third quarter as they kick this one off. How huge is that? Missed opportunity at the end of the half. Look for the Hounds now. And not even a field goal out of it. Just gonna throw this one. So that's Cam Gonzalez. And I think that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. It will be. So here we go, fourth quarter. Lower scoring than expected, 15-8. It's just been a grind. The Aviators lead at home over the Memphis Hounds. We're 1 quarter away from finding out who will represent the AFC in V-Bowl 4. 4 throws complete. That's Stewart. He's got space to run after the catch. He's out to the 47-yard line of the Aviators. Great catch and run there. And Stewart out of the backfield in stride. Allowed him to take it into Aviator territory. The fourth quarter of this game. A long time for this snap. That's a motion. Lofts this one up, and it is caught, almost picked off. Oh my gosh. Like 3 different diving attempts by Aviator defenders. I think that was Cam Gonzalez. He took a shot. This one zipped. It's going to be caught. The 31-yard line. John Guerrero. First down, Hounds. And big play there. First down for the Hounds. We're at the 31-yard line now. So he's going to throw this one up, and it's going to be caught at the 6-yard line. 25 yards to Jalen Ridgway. His first catch of the game, and what a catch it was. Just lofting it up there in some traffic. Through the contact. So John Guerrero type of catch there by Jalen Ridgway. You don't see that often. Like the 4th receiver on the depth chart for the Hounds. Now 1st and goal at the 6. He's got time. He's going to throw this one, and it's almost picked off. The amount of near interceptions. 2nd and goal now from the 6. He's got time again. He throws this one. It's up, and this one's going to be picked off. It's going back the other way. He's at the 40, the 50, and you just had to know it was going to happen. It was just bound to happen. The amount of throws, the amount of errant throws, the amount of dangerous throws, and what a huge momentum shifting play in this game. It could determine the fate of the whole season. I mean, I just had such a bad feeling about that. I almost feel bad for jinxing it, but I just mentioning it, but I hadn't said anything about it the whole game. But I mean, it's just been a ridiculous amount of near interceptions, it seems like. That was just a bad throw, bad situation, and that's when frankly, that's when the Hounds are at the worst. When it's goal to go, you know, that like 5 to 8 or 9 yard range. That's when the Hounds are at their worst. Most teams would be at their best, but that's absolutely huge. And a huge return there. Aviators pretty much already in field goal range. Completes one to Staten. He just jogs past the defender for a first down. Martinez throws back the end zone. Is he in? He is. Hakeem with the touchdown. A rarely seen member of this Aviators squad. Might only be his second catch of the game. We'll have to take a look at this one. Maybe, I don't know. Why can they not just show us the feet of the receiver? Like, I don't get why it's that hard. Booth or view. But, unfortunately, we're probably not going to get even any better of a look. I mean, they just... No, he was out of bounds. Clearly out of bounds. I think. I don't know. Why can they not point it at the feet? Why can they not point the camera at the feet? Why? I can't tell if he grazed the grass or what happened there, but it's going to stand. I don't know about that one. I mean, we'll have to wait till after the game, though. Because it just, I don't know why. Madden, EA Sports, they cannot point the camera at the feet on a booth review of whether or not the receiver's feet are in bounds. Just absolutely ridiculous. That mistake may cost the Hounds dearly either way.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Under 7 minutes to go in this game. I mean, you just cannot make that type of mistake. I mean, the Hounds have not scored a touchdown all day. They had it in the red zone their first two drives of the game. And it's just, when you miss opportunities, it always seems to come back to haunt you. It's Guerrero on the slant. Like, there's going to be more. They only got about 8. But, I mean, they had the opportunity before the half. It's just whatever team misses out on those opportunities, regardless of whether they're still somehow leading or not. It's just, that seems to be the team that is not faring too well. They're going to need some big plays here. They want to make this comeback in the AFC Championship. This would rifle down the field. A nice catch. The 45. 21-yard strike to Cam Gonzalez. They've got a bunch on the right side. He swings this one out to Newhouse. And tries to fight for some yards. Only gets 2. That looked more than 2, but I thought it was like at least 4. High snap, they'll hand it to Stewart. So a third down situation. I mean, under 5 minutes, I think they got to go for it either way. 3rd and 4 at 39. Finds a man open. That's Jalen Ridgway. He had that big catch on the last drive, which ended up not really doing anything for the Hounds in the long run. They're on the move again. My foot is cramping up. Ow. Ow. They're at the 22. Clock is ticking. So motion. They're going to have to try to score one quick. I mean, they got all 3 timeouts and stuff. It's just you can't. You don't have time for plays like that. They just do nothing for you. They're not. 2nd and 10 now. Throw it to the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown, Hounds. Jacoby Franklin, who had a huge game last week. Just straight up go route, got wide open. I think he had one of those last week as well. He's made this a 1-score game. And Hookland puts it through. 7-point ball game. It felt like a huge momentum swing, but the Hounds, I mean, they're still right there in this thing. There's 3:42 remaining on the clock. They've got all 3 timeouts. Aviators got all 3 timeouts. I mean, it's Crunch time right now, though. Right here, right now. Turn to the 29. The Aviators, they just want to put this game away. The Hounds defense, they've got to be doing everything they can. Let me look at the game for Pedro Martinez. Only 13 throws the whole game. Only one of them has been incomplete. He's got 220 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Just executing very well. And wow, Staten caught that one, then kind of ran backwards. 3:33 on the clock. He went out of bounds too. That stopped the clock. Here's Bolt. He gets about 4 there. So now 3rd and 4. Martinez throws. It's going to be caught. Big time conversion to Sal Goddard. 6 yards on a 3rd and 4. First down. Aviators. The Hounds haven't used any timeouts yet. I think they're going to have to start burning those. I mean, that's just a huge first down. A run here could take it down to the 2-minute warning if the Hounds wanted to let that happen. I feel like they won't. It's Bolt. They've had him stuffed all game. But he takes that one for 6 yards, and this could be dangerous for the Hounds. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the AFC Championship. Could be dangerous for the Hounds if they cannot stop Bolt here when it matters the most. They'll give it to him. He's got the first down. He's got more. He's inside the 45 all the way to the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the Hounds. They're first, and the Aviators looking to put the game away. Kicker's already missed from 46 though in this one, so not really comfortable range quite yet. Bolt tackled for a loss, or no gain rather. Hounds have 1 timeout remaining. Bolt to the outside, and he'll be tackled for a loss this time. So 3rd and 12. Hounds call their final timeout. 7-point game, 22-15. Martinez under center. 1:47 remaining. Give it to Bolt, who breaks some tackles, and he gets it to the 26-yard line. And that could be huge. Just Sean Biggers brings him down. But it looked like that play might have been stopped at the backfield. That could have been big for the Hounds. But now it looks like the Aviators will be able to attempt a field goal. And here it is, clock winding down. He'll snap it from like 43 yards out, and this one is good. Looked like he had the wind to his back that time. That makes it a 10-point game with just a minute to go. A minute to go, starting at the 25-yard line. They're going to need some type of miracle involving an onside kick. That one incomplete. Here he throws it, short pass, tackled inbounds, and that's just a killer. Runs 10 more seconds off the clock as well. Only gaining 4 yards. 3rd and 6. Takes a shot and just misses there. Had Cam Gonzalez, but he misses. 4th and 6. And here it is. This could end the game. 4th and 6. 30 seconds to go. An AFC Championship. Zips one, it's going to be picked off. And that's going to end the game. Seals it. The Aviators are going to V-Bowl 4. They're going to take home the AFC Championship. And all Pedro Martinez has to do is take a knee. Second interception of the game by this defense. And that's what's going to end it fitting after the... Oh, that's Derek Coleman again who picked off the first one. Had the huge return, and that really shifted the whole momentum of this game. The Hounds had a chance to take the lead, or actually extend it. Had to extend their lead? Yeah, that was extend their lead. That was up 8-7 at that point. And that's going to do it. The Aviators are going to V-Bowl 4.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Alright, so let's take a look at the stats for this matchup. And really it all just came down, I mean, just look at the ball 42 times. Poor did, but Martinez only 15 throws, completed 14 of them, a 93 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. That's just the biggest thing, the interceptions. I mean, really, it was just the one. I mean, that was just demoralizing for the Hounds. And they couldn't recover from that. Just Too late in the game. Too big of a mistake. I mean, just unacceptable. Cam Gonzalez, 83 yards. John Guerrero, 78. No, nobody over 100 yards or anything like that. But I think we're seeing Cam Gonzalez, a rookie. I won't be a rookie anymore next season, but really starting to show off his talent. Franklin Johnson, Hakeem. We'll have to look at that Hakeem one. I don't know if he was in or not, frankly. Derek Coleman had the 2 interceptions. Just not really the offense we expected in this one. That's crazy after how well both these teams played on offense. Yesterday, Eugene Vance, also rookie, the safety, but just missed opportunities for the Hounds on the, that one touchdown late in the fourth quarter is not going to cut it against a team like the Aviators, even if they weren't firing on all cylinders like they were last week. This right here, that opening drive, it's just those killers. It's always on the play action plays. Where they either get blindsided or just run straight into the defense. It's almost like a scripted sack. Like you never see that go right for. Very rarely you will, but even then it's not like it's a big 40-yard touchdown or something. It's like maybe a 12-yard game. High risk, low reward on those boots, like bootleg play action plays. And then Martinez sacked here. Spun around the fumble. Forced by, I forgot, yeah, it was Vance who forced it. Recovery by the O lineman. I don't know, maybe the Hounds would have had some type of opportunity at a return had they. Yeah. Can't really even assess that situation because they just weren't in the position to recover that. The way it was fumbled. That did lead to a missed field goal, and things were looking pretty nice for the Hounds after that. So right here, I mean, once again, they had it right there on the cusp of scoring. The 2-yard line this time. And Dennis Boyette could not pick up the first. And had to settle for another field goal, and then next drive the Aviators just come out in this play. I mean, it's just so few plays in this game that really stood out. It made all the difference. I mean, got all the momentum going for the Aviators. Just a simple throw. It was an RPO, but just a simple throw to a man standing on the line of scrimmage. And he takes it for a huge gain. Was it like 53 yards? Gets it to the 11:57 yards. And the next play, Bolt, this might have been even his longest carry of the whole game on this touchdown right here. Impact play. I don't know why I can't just say safety. Sometimes they don't even say that. It just like says tackled for loss. It doesn't even inform you that's a safety. And I thought this was going to be huge. Maybe even with a little bit more time left in the clock it would have been. But Vance, huge play. He had a nice game. I mean, did everything he could. Takes Bolt down in the end zone. And then the Hounds even had a very nice shot. I mean, this play right here, just the kind of catch you're used to from John Guerrero. Poor steps up through that one to Newhouse. The only problem was the caller last time out after that one. And smartly threw it away on that first down with 11 seconds left. I'm like, okay, I like that the Hounds are being aggressive, because like a lot of times these teams will call that last time out with like 10 seconds, 11 seconds, and just kick a field goal. But I liked what the Hounds were doing by giving themselves a chance to score, but it did not pay off, clearly. Not even a field goal out of it. A touchdown there would have been huge, sacked by Jalen Springs. In just a moment. Alright, so so yeah, just how the Aviators started the second half. Pretty almost disastrous drive, but the big thing was they didn't turn the ball over. Martinez didn't. I mean, really, poor Martinez. The two quarterbacks in this game are really probably like the two most struggle most with interceptions sometimes. I think Martinez did lead the league in regular. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I don't know. I just can't talk. He did lead the league in interceptions thrown this regular season. Poor, I think, threw less than. Yeah, I think it was just somewhere in the middle, but the thing is, like, when these two quarterbacks are throwing interceptions, it usually gets bad for their team. Like, an interception is pretty much always demoralizing. Like, especially when they have multiple. Like, there are certain quarterbacks, where they don't really matter. Like, their defense or their offense, even their own teammates will pick them up, and they can afford to do that. But the QBs we saw in this game cannot. And I mean, really, Martinez didn't throw the ball that much. This was late in the third. Finally got a drive going. I mean, I think I can even mention this, like, who's going to get going first in the second half. I think that team is probably going to win, and that turned out to be the case. The Hounds couldn't get anything going in the third quarter. This will just cost the interception. It's terrible. It's the throws like this that he makes that it's hard to watch. It's always like these type of throws. It's just, I don't know if it's his throwing animation or what, but it's just pains me to watch. It's just like he just pulls the ball to the outside. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like you know, you're watching the game from this point of view, and you just see him like slightly turn, like, you know, throwing the ball all the way to the sideline. Like, he throws it very wide. You know, at first you can't even see where he's throwing the ball on the screen. And that's what, I guess, kids just like throwing the ball into the unknown. Me, it's like see, like right here, like he's pointed this way, like he's thrown it there, like maybe trying to get it to Franklin, which wouldn't have worked out in this scenario either. Probably still would have been intercepted. There's nobody really open here. Should have thrown this one away. But yeah, it's like he's pointed that way, and it's just like the sudden shift to the outside. But like, it seems like the defenses still read it very well, maybe because he does it several times a game. But Coleman, huge interception here. I mean, he's just kind of camping right there, lurking on that one. And a great effort. Jalen Ridgway brought him down, didn't let him get the pick six. But you know, that might have really mattered if they could have brought him down. Like if Bigsby, instead of standing there and pretending to lose his balance, would have chased him down and maybe got him. Probably would have broke his tackle, but I mean, who knows if he gets tackled somewhere in there? I don't know if who knows if the Aviators even score off of it. When you let him get a big return like that, I mean, and in some ways not even in some ways, that just was worse than a pick six for the Hounds, because you know they would have at least got the ball right back then. But interception thrown with 8:10 on the clock, and by the time the Aviators scored, you know, they ran another like full minute off the clock. Who knows how much of a difference that really would have made, but here's a play I'm curious to see. The Aviators did finally score off of that, and you just can't tell. I mean, to me, it's just, I can't tell if that like grazes the grass or what. Like right there, it's just very hard to tell. I think it is touching turf, but touching pay dirt, as they say. I don't know. Like what are the boundaries coded into this game? Like, what is the exact? Like, is the plane exactly level with? I mean, it looks like he's not. That foot is not down there. And maybe, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've seen just straight up bad calls before in this league, especially last season. I don't know what was up last season with the refs. But there were a ton of plays, a lot, like they were clearly out of bounds, like had a foot out of bounds, caught the ball. I mean, like they literally ran a route where they stopped out of bounds, remained there. I mean, it should have been at least illegal touching. If not, you know, on top of that, they were clearly out of bounds. So I don't know what's up with like the boundaries at the back of the end zone, but this is, I mean, it's at least close, like to the point where like I can almost see them not overturning this in real life, but like, yeah, that's close. Like, I can't tell. It's just, I mean, you can't tell from the video game perspective. Like I think he's out of bounds. So, but I mean, the question is, the problem is, I can't like zoom to the like a minimum distance you can, or minimum length of time you can skip forward, backward on these replays. I can't get like the exact view that I want, but like, I mean, right there, he's out of bounds, right? Yeah, like that. That's out of bounds. But like, see, I got some minimum, like, so I don't know. I don't think that's the right call. I think he's out of bounds, but it was a 1st and 10 at the 18. I mean, I don't know. You know, like, I don't. You know, because I don't. I mean, probably at least get a field goal out of that. And it probably wouldn't have made a difference. But you just never know. Hounds the lob up to Franklin, and at this moment they really truly had a chance. Yeah, it was all on their defense at this point. And they got into a 3rd and 4. I mean, after that first down play, you're like, okay. And then Bolt looked like he was going to be, I mean, he was just stuffed at the line all game till kind of an end here. Got 4 yards, you're like, that's just the perfect range for Sal Goddard to run a short little route and get open as he did, and then on the 3rd and 12. And honestly, they had a real chance here too. I mean, this was a killer, even though he didn't pick up the first down. I mean, he pretty much called game right here, getting it to the 26. And I got it in range for their kicker. Some wind was maybe blown against them on that first field goal. I don't know, but he put this one through pretty easily. But you saw these guys coming, breaking into the backfield. I thought they might have a chance. Then he ran into his own guy, but it ended up working out for him. But I pretty much knew right there that was going to be the game. Patrick McBride, 43-yarder, and then the interception. I mean, it was over at that point. They're not. No, they're not coming. There's never been an onside kick recovered in this league, I don't think. The clock management of this game is just not good enough. I mean, you saw this pass to Stewart. He juked himself towards the middle of the field, inbounds, and you're just like, yep, it's another one of these. That's how it's going to end. But Martinez, Niels, and the Aviators are going to V-Bowl 4, and wow, this game's going to be delayed a full hour too, which I guess lines up with this one being delayed by an hour. But Salt Lake City Flyers taking on the Orlando Wizards. Flyers at home, so it's going to be in Salt Lake City. So, yeah, that should be a fun one. I mean, whoever wins that's going to take on the Columbus Aviators in V-Bowl 4. So some new teams in the V-Bowl. I mean, that's nice to see. The Aviators, I mean, got a lot of respect for them. I mean, they've been working at this for a few years, ever since Bolt and Martinez were drafted. You have the draft that good, two top tier players. You know, it's going to pay off at some point. It's paid off ever since they drafted him. It's the instant impact that they had. But the worst team from season 1, going to the V-Bowl in Season 4. And that's going to be cool. The new champion. 2 new teams playing in the game. And you know what? I'll start this next game up pretty much right after this. Just going to end this stream, then take some screenshots, and then we'll be on to the next one for the NFC Championship. We're going to find out tonight who will meet up a week from today in V-Bowl 4. Hey, that's going to be all for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.